delayed 0829 cross-country service to Rock Ferry. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Please note this train is forward standing. Please allow all customers to leave the train before boarding. Platform 1 for the 0829 cross-country service to Rock Ferry. The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the delayed 0829 cross-country service to Rock Ferry. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Please note this train is forward standing. Please allow all customers to leave the train before boarding. Platform 1 for the 0829 cross-country service to Rock Ferry.
Yep, as we said, things are going to be delayed. What do we got to deal with today? Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. That's right, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's an exciting day here. We finally have our hurricane, our very own hurricane traveler returning home. Hey, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks everybody in chat. So I put the hard-coded rules up first because let's game music. There we go. So we found a couple of hiccups yesterday. One was that all the train service to these 3 cities were not communicating with each other, and they weren't communicating with both Milwaukee and down to Milwaukee and then over to St. Paul, Minnesota. So we decided to add additional routes, and as soon as we did that, we found out that there's no way for it. Well, there is a way. The westbound train from here will pull out of here, and it will go all the way down to Milwaukee. Because there's no loops anywhere around here, and then come back up, get across the track here, and then have to go all the way back to Milwaukee and back. And apparently we decided that was not efficient. Excuse me. Damn. It is early. Yeah, I would have gotten tea already, but the clan is sleeping. So, yeah, I had to settle for juice and a glass of water. My apologies there. So here's the problem we have, and we think we came up with a solution with it yesterday at the end of the stream. This was supposed to be the fix for the rule 3 about passengers and freight trains don't cross each other ever. And every time we've found, where we accidentally did that, we've gone in and corrected that error. Well, now this other fix that we put in doesn't give us any way to connect all these cities up. And also, by coming across here, instead of going to this side of the track, it then has to come through a tunnel under here. So we created a tunnel for no purpose. So we're going to try and get rid of that tunnel, carry the rail service over a little better, although the tunnel probably was there to keep this track level, but we didn't do a good job with that on our first push through here. Again, lack of money. We've hit sort of a breaking point here where money is rolling in, but as we start upgrading trains and doing more work, quite frankly, I'd rather be on the fringe of bankruptcy than out here awash with cash. If the numbers keep going up, we'll just go in and turn the game settings up. I think we have one more notch that we can turn them up to get them, as far as game mechanics, harder. But if we're making money, we'll turn the heat back up. So the suggestion yesterday was we use this piece of the hill. Sorry for the constant movement, but we'll use this piece of the hill to cross over and we'll put in a trumpet interchange, and that will give us service from here out here to Eau Claire, and let us get rid of all of this stuff. It'll make the Eau Claire line just a little bit longer, but then the trumpet will get utilized. It will also allow us to have the trumpet bring support from Eau Claire back down to Milwaukee, which we haven't added yet, and it'll allow us to add the both of the trains going to Chippewa Falls down and over, and possibly eliminate a tunnel. So we should be able to do this without interrupting a lot of service. But as you were warned, the 829 is going to be delayed. So let's see if we can even get this trumpet in, and go from there, because that's sort of our first obstacle, you know. And the fact that we have this natural ground contour here really gives us an opportunity to do a nice job with this. Let's see, that's 10 to 13. How much more up's it gotta go? We are not going to grab that, are we? We had it yesterday. You know, it took us a couple times to... Where is the highest point here? I think it's it's right here by this one. All right, so if we come across here, can we grab that? Nope, we're going to have to up it. All right, let's take it up 2. 1, 2. And there we go. All right, now can we bring this down? Take it back up. 17 to 18. And we're in an odd little position there. Is that level? I mean, regardless of what the numbers say, is it level? Yeah, we got a little bit of a build up here. All right, chat, thanks for joining in today on a bright Sunday morning. Any color or type suggestions on the bridge, most appreciated. We doing ye olde? A bright Sunday morning yellow? Are we doing hunter green, which we've used over there in Huntsville? Are we doing the old rusty, which we pretty much use for the freight trains? Or are we in the vicinity of Bloomington, and therefore we're going to use the Bloomington blue, which we used extensively down there in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area? We still have yet to use this anywhere, the powder rusty white, and then, you know, the ultra high-tech, the modern bridge. So if I don't get any suggestions from anybody, but I have to change the track anyway, the ones that we're replacing are the yellow down here, and we're replacing a rusty and a ye olde. So I think at this point we'll just stick with the yellow for the moment. Let's get this trumpet out of here and back down onto the road. This very much to me is a Gaelic song. I don't know what vibe this gives you, but to me this just screams Gaelic. Alright, so we have to get, let's see, Eau Claire is over here, and we could come right out of here with, well, I guess we're tearing up a little bit of town. Well, where's the exit gonna go? Well, it would be over here. That's 26 to 14. Why are we going down? Oh, that's why we're going down. Well, let's run it again then, see what we got. Because I mean, obviously we're not going to put a bridge coming right through the yard here. But that gets us, what is that, 54s. Oh yeah, we do a lot better than that. I guess it's time to start doing some track deleting. Yeah, which way is the train coming in? Maybe we should verify that. Yeah, it's coming in this way. Alright, well, pause the game then. We're deleting track. So we're going to clear all this out. And we're committed to this. We are now. Did you check to make sure the train wasn't like halfway back here on the bridge? No, I didn't, and we better do that now. Alright, well, let's get rid of the bridge. Because we won't be taking this one anymore. Alright. Oh, that path that we never hooked up. Yeah, we got rid of that too. Yeah, we just talked about that yesterday. That was our ill-fated attempt at a future planned Milwaukee and Minneapolis both going to Eau Claire. Yeah, there is no doubt this is the this comes from the mission with the Angels Share, which, as you know from the mission, is the campaign is an expression for well, it's a slightly it's actually pretty offensive expression. It's for the amount of alcohol in the casks that just disappear. So the Angels must have been drinking it. Things people say, huh? And that stick around for a long time. There is definitely a lot of I mean, it's not questionable content, but it's certainly stuff that you know, even just a few years later, you listen to in this game. It's like, you're going after who? The engines robbing the train? Should we bring them fire water? Like okay. I mean, I guess the bad part about that is that you're gonna put that right in their backyard, huh? Hey, they knew when they bought the property that the railroad had a right of way there. It was part of the survey. They were told. How you gonna get down there? You want me to put the road in first? No, just be aware, be mindful, is I think the better word. Well, all right. This is our one trip to Eau Claire. All right, now she's got to get down here somewhere. Yeah, she's gonna come off this way. That's not very good. Yeah, we need some better angles on these things, because these things could be really moving if we're lucky. That the best you can do? No, I mean, 72. 74. That's... Okay, this is ugly. Yeah, how did this happen? Oh, because you didn't look at your track. Yeah, bring us down. And that's not helping. Maybe because you were clicking the up button. How much slope is this? 16. Just don't put the bridge in. Yeah, we'll yeah, that's... Hey, you're stuck with it. You want the high-speed curve coming out of here? I mean, I do, but can't we keep that curve going? Well, let's try. She's right here. Nope. Maybe you should grab the track. We got to delete it back a little bit. We want to keep that curve going. Like, look, right there. We're hugging the ground. If we just would have... We just had to stay there. That's all. Then we just trim this up. I mean, we don't need all this. Let's trim it up. Give it a little trim. Look at that. And the slope, look at that. Those numbers are awesome. All right, and what about this one? We just come right in direct. Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a slowdown. Can you clean that up too? You'd lose this house. They're the only people that live down here. Sorry, buddy. You know, one house for speed. We'll take the speed. They can move over to the other side. Well, we paid for their house. You know, it's not like we tore their building down. You know, they get paid. It was their family homestead. You know, their grandfather built it after the war. What war? Well, it's 1900, so the Spanish-American War. Really? I mean, it could have been the Mexican-American War. It could have been the Indian War. There's a lot of wars in the 1800s. Could have been the War of 1812. Yeah. That house could have a plank in it from the deck of the main. And you're really stretching. How did it get all the way up here? Hey, man. Immigrants, they come up here. They're seafarers. All right, this works. Does it? It better. Your road stinks and your building skills suck. Why are you doing such a bad job? Yeah, lots of support here from the choir. All right. Yeah, we can live with that. I guess we have to. Okay, one way, yes. Heading in. Off the main. Waiting to head to the bridge. Okay, so now we come up here on this very cool run. With our Jamaican bobsled team? Yes, that's exactly how we get up here. Okay, now, with the park low, we've got to do several things. And we're probably going to do them all very ugly. But we've got all this space here not to screw it up. We probably will anyway. So, we're doing a trumpet. Yeah, maybe you should learn the name of the thing we're building. You know, we're building some. Yeah, we want to keep our speeds up as much as possible. Again, these tracks are all Rome way. Yeah, that's a very good point. All right, bring us down here. Can you get us in here at better speeds than this? I mean, really, our speeds is our main concern here. Yeah, and then actually maintaining that speed. I mean, that's not bad. We should get one. Yeah, see? The game already sees this. So it's one-way track. You're going to have to put a siding down here. We have a siding right here. So they have a chance to stop here. You're going to bring that right all the way up to there? No, because it's a passenger line, so it actually doesn't need that long of a siding. We could do a little one inside here. Okay. Is that big enough? Oh yeah, for passenger train? Oh yeah, easily. Alright. You're the so-called expert. Well, I do play on hard mode. You know, that's the whole point of playing on hard mode is to tell the world that I'm an expert. You know, it's not that you've played the game enough that, you know, you don't care if you win or lose. You just want the challenge. No, it's only, that's the only reason that I would play on hard mode. It's because I'm an expert. Oh, the things people say. The things people say. All right, there's our little siding. All right, now, how's that helping us? Oh yeah, let's start getting rid of these things. You sure? How are we getting down there? Well, we are getting rid of this thing. This one's going. Getting rid of this tunnel? Yes, we are. Away she goes. Now let's see if we can what? Let's see if we can keep our speed and our altitude up here. Well, you're not doing either right now. How's this tunnel helping us? Well, good point. Yeah, I mean, if we're coming down here. Okay, why are we doing this whole contraption thing to get over to here? Can't we just go straight? No. Hey, yeah, there you go. There's what straight will look like. Why don't you look? See, that's part of my problem. I don't look around enough before I build stuff. And I build it looking at this going, this is all flat. And then we look over here and it's like, no, it's not. Okay, so you have this whole spine that you... Yeah, but if we're building a tunnel, how big would this tunnel be? It would be very large. All right, just hypothetically. Just price me out. Price me out a tunnel. Okay. That tunnel. No, we're not building a street. I want a railroad tunnel. There you go. See, the game didn't even stick around. I was like, just get out of here. You don't know what you want, kid. Come back when you know what you need. All right, that's $1.6 million. Is it really? Yeah. 1.6 million, but it's flat. Yeah, but it's a tunnel. Yeah, and they don't do anything for us. No, they don't. They hide the trains. They make it so we can't see the trains. The tunnels themselves are not that interesting. Yeah, they're all the same. I mean, the only thing we really can do is change the tunnel entrance. Yeah, we started doing that. You gonna parallel this down? Well, that's ugly in and of itself. Got a hard kink down here? Yeah, that whole thing could be redone. And why is it up that high? I mean, yeah, why is it up that high? Well, because we don't flatten the ground. We don't use a big old tool and go flatten. Where's the challenge in that? You know. Yeah, I kind of think you're. Can we get up here? What? And then we gotta fly across this? You still have to come down to this level. All right. Well, let's get the track going. That might be our better bet. Let's get out of here and figure out what height we're at. Okay. That's not the best. No, but it gets us started. All right, now get rid of this. We don't need stub. Okay. Now what? Well, from here, if we stay at this level through the trees, we could pick it up over here somewhere. Yeah, and we can always push this back. Yeah, good point. Now, how do we stay up here at tree level like this? Well, I'm sure there's better ways to do it. What I do is I just put down a stub piece of track and I aim for it. You know, that sort of helps me with the whole, you know, what are you doing here sort of thing. That's not level. No, it's not. And how much is going on in here? Well, is it? What is it doing? Try this. What size is? Where is the track over here? It's at 17. All right. Well, let's back this up because there's definitely a lot of unnecessary teardropping effect over here. All right. From here at the station, where is it at? Oh, that's easy. It's at 10. So it's and over there you're at where are we over here? 36. 27. So just keep down in the 20s. There you go, 22. Now, how do you keep that up going through there? Well, okay, a bit cheaty, but this works for me. Now we go from here. I'll keep it down there. Come on, no, keep it down. There you go. All right, 29 to 22. You're still gonna get your little tunnel. Yeah, is there no way to get away without that? I'd love it if we could put that without a tunnel. Well, I mean, here's your problem. Run a piece of track around here. So put the little stub here. Okay, and then you got a piece over here. Okay, try and connect them. Not very good speeds over here, is it? No. And I mean, that's not too bad. It's a little, yeah, it's a little, yeah, that's the technical. That's what the review committee said. We're going from 40 to 27. It's going to affect us getting out of here. That doesn't change the, like, did you think that was going to make the angle better? Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm sorry, I just get so micro focused over there on in the game that I forget to look over. Sorry about that. Thank you for joining in on a wonderful Sunday morning. I hope you've had a great weekend so far. As I was saying, we're all excited here because our cruiser is coming home today. And that's definitely big news in this place. Okay, this track's going to have to go. See, you got to hook up with this. So if that's your aiming point. Yeah, see, that's going to be even harder to hook up to. 40 to 22. I mean, you have a little bit of a straight here. Well, all right, back this up a little bit. Now try it. See if we get an even longer straight run. Something more interesting. All right. Oh, look at that. We've gone from 57 to 34. Yeah, because we've got more run out time. I mean, and we're at 11. The station over here is at 10. I mean, and the game's not even prompting us to build. Let's take that. And it's a little, popping in the trees, popping out, visible in the trees a little bit. It'll catch our eye from time to time as they're running through here. So we need to get over here much quicker. good enough. That's actually pretty good. All right, we got 2 trains in the station. Who's broke? These guys are broke. All right, so now they're over here. They're staying up at this height, which does help us with this thing. Does it? Yeah, watch. We'll continue down here along this line. Okay, what are you gonna do about that? Well, 34 to 27. Yeah, let's try this. Do we have a better sight from here? See, that's why I like having a town or a landmark or something. Just so I can see, the problem is she's coming up from this bridge. All right, well, here's what we can do. Let's take that piece, and now we'll get rid of this one. That's going to take it out all the way. Yeah, that's a shame it is. Put a signal in. What's that going to do? Well, I'm always under the delusional thought that if I put a signal in, when I go to delete, it stops at the signal. See, just not like that. Then why do you say that? Because I think I'm just a constant optimist. Are you sure you're connected? I don't think I am. You're so not connected. All right, if you come to here, it's just not going to work. I mean, that's actually 18 to 23. That's not that bad. Then what happens down here? I think if we delete this other chunk, we can re-level it again. Just keep reciting it as we go. (23 to 28). You know, baby steps. How's that look? I mean, we come across the bridge. We head on down here. That's a nice run. I mean, if we were moving trees. Yeah, be very careful when doing that with the trees in this game, because, you know, we're already loaded with them. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Is the park low staying where it is? Well, here's the part I'm worried about. How you getting the other way? Yeah, that's kind of the part I was worried about. You know, if you move your siding back, I was thinking that too. But what I think is the better option? What, 2 sidings? I mean, you're gonna have 4 trains using it. You don't need 2 sidings. That's overkill. Just, you know, put the siding further back. Okay, how do we do that? Well, we start by getting this thing working. Okay, well, here's the problem. How much of a slowdown is that for a passenger train? Well, I mean, we don't know how far it's going to be able to get, so we're not really. 6. Yeah, we're just playing a game of angles here. Yeah, let's. not really any better. It looks better down at this end. And there's no jaggies over here. Okay, so let's say we go with this. Does this give us any sort of siding? No, it doesn't. We do have the siding stop on Wausau. We could put the siding right here, right on the main track. You know, that's a good point. I mean, we have a siding right here. Do we really need one in here? No, I think we can do without. Let's try it without. Get rid of these. And get rid of this one. We already did. Okay, so who's broke? Milwaukee Road. Were you gonna say? What were you gonna say there? I was just gonna say the wrong word. That's, I don't know how else do you want me to put that? Okay, Milwaukee Road to Eau Claire. Oh, here it is. There's one right there. Yeah, she was hidden in. Don't delete the tree. All right, that problem went away. Okay, so we don't have any siding in here. No, but we got plenty of straight over here for a siding to get on the bridge. That'll work better if you do it that way. Thank you. All right, so there's your siding on the bridge. Do we really need it though? I mean, the trains could just sit back here. It's only going to be 2 trains here. Yeah, good point. Let's get rid of it. I mean, it'd be nice to have it, but the point is, do we need it? Again, it'd be nice to have it. See me when we're running 3-4 trains to these cities. Yeah, that's a good point. Now, this one has a much longer stretch. All right, well, we'll put one over here. It'll work better if you... Hey, look at that. It works better now. All right, hook us back up. And the red light goes away. Okay. What else are we getting rid of? Well, okay, this one, she comes through the loop. She hits up here and she heads back that way. She's got a siding right here. Lets her get up here, take the bridge, and she's across. Okay. And is she an upgraded train? Yes, she is. Okay, then here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Milwaukee Road Eau Claire, and the one going that way would be west. Okay, let's make a new line. Line manager. Milwaukee Road Eau Claire east. And Milwaukee Road Eau Claire east. Okay, she's here. And then she's going to go all the way down to Milwaukee. Johnsonville, here's Milwaukee. You going to put her on any particular station? No, just let the game figure out where she goes. And we'll take that. You sure about that? Where did it put her? Put her out here on 7. Huh. Why'd it do that? Well, because when they come off the bridge, You know, when you're ready to redo Milwaukee, talk about it. Talk about that later. All right. I mean, it's a perplexing conundrum. All right. Manage vehicles. Clone. Okay. Now this is the Eau Claire sunrise. And she goes on the Milwaukee Road, Eau Claire East. All right. So now we have 2 trains to Eau Claire and 2 trains to Chippewa Falls. Okay. We got plenty of sidings and one-way bridges and everything else. Okay, so this is going to Wausau. Wausau. W-A-U-S-A-U. Wausau. All right, now it comes out of here. Yeah. Good job, you. You tried your best. You want to go underground with that, don't you? Yes, I do. Let's take it underground. Because that'll allow us to have a much cooler looking track up here in the air. Okay, how you want to do this? Well, I was thinking fight the track constantly while I was trying to. I think we're going to come in over it like this. All right, well, let's put the track in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now, can you get from here down to there? Oh yeah, we've got plenty of room. Really? Then why is it screaming in red letters, too much slope? It's a prankster, likes to tell jokes. Yeah, you're not having a lot of luck there. Get rid of this. Now, look at that. Sure about this? Trust me, it'll look marvelous. Okay. That doesn't look marvelous so far. No, trust me. I got this. You sure? You know, if you would speak more positive to me, it would motivate me. You know? Really? I think you're just motivated by money. I am. You know, highly successful people, there's a certain plateau point where we doing this. Chat, do you have I would love to hear feedback on a bridge. Again, we have all the choices in the world here. We have ye olde. The pillar spacing is going to make work for us, but we can make it work. We could use, again, the bright yellows, the hunter greens. We could stick with old rusties, their freight service. Now we put 2 old rusties here, back to back. I know we don't have anything like it anywhere on the map. Wow. Yeah, I know. Could be pretty cool looking. Anybody have a different opinion? Let's try the old rusty. How far does that push out? Oh, it pushes it out quite a bit. You're going to have to do some cleanup work. Okay. Well, you have to grab the right place. Hey, look at that. If you grab the right thing, it works. All right, collision. What's it colliding with? Huh. Yeah, what is it colliding with? It What if we do standard track? No, it doesn't help you. What are we colliding with? Well, try coming back the other way. Can you go to here? Your problem is when you get over here. It wants to do something down there with this. See, here's what I thought, and I was wondering, how do we do this in a bridge? And I'm interested in seeing if we can do it on the bridge, because that would be a very uniquely looking bridge. Okay, give me Old Rusty, because I don't know if this is possible. You keeping the wrong ballast track over there? No, we'll fix it later. But what does this look like? Yeah, it won't let you do that. You can't do that on a bridge. Yeah. No flow seat light. Okay, so then our crossing has to be either further back or over here. Well, that's not really possible. I mean, we could swing this. Swing it down. We have some room here to work. Just, I mean, regular track. Yeah, standard track. Okay, so you come to here. Okay, and then what? Then we come over to here. You gotta come to like here. And then you come to here. That's a pretty screechy turn there. Yeah, and it's doing this goofy thing down here too. Okay, well, that doesn't. Good for you for trying. Someone give them a star. Yeah, I know. You're the one who tore up the bridges. Okay, well, if we can make this work, I think this will just turn out really well. It'll be unique. No one's arguing that it won't be unique. All right, well, let's try. What if you just come across here? And then can you turn into there? Much better speed. Even on the inbound. Okay, now how do you get from there over to this? Well, we're going to have to take that down quicker. Oh, really? You just now thought of that? Yeah. Did you notice that your speed was 49? Yes, I did. Get rid of the road so we can do our work better. You got a lot of waffling going on here. Yeah, that's one of the things that'd be nice to get cleaned up here. You know. You sure that's... No, we're going to take this whole thing back. Just give us... Who built this track? It was a committee. What committee? The committee to shut up. That's the committee's name. Yeah, see, not enough space here to get this turn going. Well, you better get that track under there in place, because that's a problem. Because that has to be there. And a lot of stuff ain't going to work with that thing underneath it. Right. Here comes Badoopa Scoop. Yep. Okay. You're rising up over here. Yeah. Did that actually put that on the ground? Yes, it did. Alright. We need you to stay down over here. What's going on, friend? Okay, -8 to -8. Okay, now you're here. Can you still get up to the station? Trying to get over there. Okay, well, that's a little goofy. Let's do this. Alright, that's a little tighter. It could be a lot tighter. Yeah, well then this is your point of no. That looks horrible. Yeah. Is nothing sacred to you? It's just. Hey. Yeah, hey, what? It's a perfectly valid question. Okay. That'll work. So you say, yeah. Where'd it go? That's a good question. All right. That looks like crap and it's not going to happen. We have to. We're not building cupboards here. You have to come to here. And then you come into here. Okay. Now, that looks horrible. So wait. You're the one that built it. Okay. That's the same thing. What you expect was going to be different. Just look. Just come out here. Can you hook up with this thing at all in any way? Okay, this is a clean out. Okay, you're over here. All right, now get into this. Okay, now bring us back in and bring us into here. And this is better how? Well, for starters, it doesn't have that thing that's right there. And this is better how? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, we don't want that thing there. We don't have like a fine detailing way to hide it. All right, try it again. I'm out here. Does that give us the weird thing? No, that does slightly. It's going to because she's going down. And you only have a limited space here. Okay, we'll get away quicker. That's better. Okay, now Can we delete just this piece? No, it takes you all the way back to there. We're gonna lose the depot, aren't we? Might not. Could try not to. You could try to. No, can't come from there. Nope. Keep grabbing from the same place. Come out from here right away. Holy cow. It gave us an S-bend. It's like it knows what you want. And that's why it's not doing it for you. You want another S-bend going back? Not really. But I mean, I'll take it. Okay. Switches, signals. I think that's going to work. Not very well. How bent is that? It's actually not. It's not bent at all. I am very surprised. You're surprised. Yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for joining in. So we've had a couple people pop in. Feel free to say hello. Feel free to type /lurk. That, of course, won't work. It's apparently the command is !lurk. Just let us know you're here. It'd be nice to hear from you. If you got any special names or anything you want to toss out there, we got a lot of stuff that I'm frankly I'm struggling for names. I would appreciate the help. We have 50 ferries on the going from Gitchigumi down to Lake Michigan, and I can't just keep naming them to Miss Anna I, all the way to 50. So that would be L, but you know, it's a lot of repetitive naming. So you wasted all this time on this, and this is still broke. Yeah, I'll figure out how to do it. I would have loved if that had worked. A crisscross bridge, yeah. How are we gonna get over here? And do you think this bought you anything? Bow down, bow down, down. You think you're gonna keep this? I mean, it is interesting. Oh no, it's definitely interesting. It's just you're slowing down to 50. What freight trains come through here? Oh, don't you even dare. A lot of freight trains come through here. Freight trains I know come through here. Then why can't they come in off of this? And now you're changing the whole concept of the junction? Frankly, I'd rather pull them in back here. What? send this underground. Come directly across here. Yeah, the game won't support that. Let's shift this over. Wow. Yeah, you're changing up a lot of stuff here. Well, you've already destroyed the track and the bridge and the double cross thing that you wanted to do here. You know, this is not a Chicago subway train. It's not a Chicago elevated where you have that thing with the elevated crossing station. We've all seen pictures of it. We all, and with the tower right there. We all know what you were thinking. You were thinking, hey, we're going to crisscross here across the bridge. Just like, you know, this is a Bloomingdale's department store in downtown Chicago. Or whatever it is. And we're like, that is not going to happen. All right. Back us up. Give me some room here. Hold my beer. Okay. Can you get across this at all? Yeah, we should be able to. Show me. Right there. You bastard. Okay. Now what? Yeah, exactly. Now what? I mean... this could actually come in a lot further back. You know, you keep deleting all this stuff, you're going to forget what lines have to be here. Oh, there's no way. This is like our favoriteest intersection in the game. We constantly come here. Tell it how wonderful of a job we did last time. Alright, let's try it again. Bring us out to this. It seems like you're quite a bit of altitude there. Yeah, 4 meters to 12 meters. Do we know why? Well, we better stop here. How much of this can we delete? Very little. Alright. Be careful you don't lose the path under the bridge. You're going up very high. Yeah, but I'm trying to test something here. That's 11 meters down here. 9 even. So, let's see how much of that you can... So, you want to be over here at like 9 meters. Well, that's 12 to 9. You're better off coming from down there. Okay, let's try it that way. Come across here. Yeah, and stay at... Well, now you're going to 10. Okay, now you're flat. Okay. Now what? Well, let's get you from here. Is that the outside track? No, the outside track is over here. That's 12 to 4. Yeah, it does a lot in a little space. Too many bends. Gotta pull it back. Yeah. Okay, now what? Keep going. I'll bring us in here. How much more speed do you think you're going to get after that? Don't forget, if it doesn't look good, we're going to delete it. Yeah, you're not gaining any speed with this. There's like really just like one sweet spot that you can hit here. Now, you're going to be able to grab it going back. Seems very energy expensive. I mean, you're coming from, you know, we had a flat path down here. Well, if it's flat down there, how is it up here? That's a very good question, because I did not know it wasn't flat down there. This is this is flat. Yeah. You know, we could even clean this up. Well, we got to get rid of this. Yeah. All right, get this track going. Okay. Now, we've got to get us from here down to this. Well, it's not 80 all the way through. No, it's not. No, it is not. But it is big enough to hold one of the trains. That's part of the problem we're having here. These things are huge. Well, when we get up here, we're going to upgrade them to 300s. I mean, right now, they're only, you know, 203s, 204s. You know, we got a lot more to go. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. What's she got to say here? All right, exciting news. Our hurricane survivor is through customs. Yeah, and on her way to the airport. That's very exciting news. We are all glad to hear that here. It means I'll have to cut the stream short at 10 hours today to make sure that we're all in the car going to the airport to pick her up together. All right, well, that's going that way. Got to rehook this up. Yeah, and redo this road. Why did it make that bend there like that? I don't think we know. All right, let's get us out to here. Nothing wrong with that. wires, no lights. We've added 2 of these old Rusties. Passenger service goes underneath and comes back up. We've eliminated a bridge for 2 bridges for that. And we have completely eliminated a tunnel down here. That's a big deal. So we've eliminated a tunnel and 2 bridges. Yes, but you've added 2 bridges. And then you added a 3rd one down here. Yeah, but they're all cool looking. They're out here on the main. You know, they're not hidden anywhere. All right, this bridge has to be replaced. Give us track for girder bridges. And give us the yellow. Unless somebody, chat, here's your chance. I will redo the bridge if anyone gives me a suggestion for a bridge type. Otherwise, we're sticking with the bright yellow and the track for the girder bridges. What happens if you try and replace this with regular track? It grabs the whole bridge. That's messed up. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Excuse me. Oh, that's not. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're making it through this intersection fine. But, yeah, we're going back to the farm. Let's, I mean, it's, yeah, she's gonna go back around. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's finish the trip on this one. Just speed it up. Because we want to see how this looks. What speed are we at? Yeah, we're at full speed. Alright, let's see how this looks going through the junction. Because at this point, this one should be... Does it have like a little tunnel right up here? It is shaking. Is that the FPS? No, we're at 59, 60 FPS. Alright. Now it's going to head down into that intersection. Where we've not put any signals up. So there should be a bit of a backlog bedlam going on down here. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... We've definitely made things a little cooler looking. Excuse me. Yeah, we got to get these signals in. This is, let's see. We also got to get this rotation changed. This is, all right, let's see. Trying to map out this whole intersection. Make sure we're not making a mistake. Dun, dun, dun. Your microphone's been muted for the last hour. It hasn't been an hour. It's been muted for a while. Okay, this is why. See, this guy's now blocking the brick line. So we have to move this back down to here. Because that guy has no room to get out in and out of here. Where does that piece come in? Come back a little bit, right there. Okay. Now drop in your signal. As soon as this guy gets out of here, we'll clean this up a little bit. Okay, that has to get fixed. You sure? Yeah, it absolutely has to be fixed. We're not leaving it like that. That's, you know, when we mention things like crappy track, that's like exactly what we're talking about. No, you're just replacing the exact same thing. Okay. What can you do now then? Well, all right. You were just asking, aren't we getting rid of this? No, the one we're getting rid of is this one down here. There's no space for this thing. The trains be too big. All right. How are you going to do this? Well, it does present a bit of a problem. Yes, it does. Not any better. Still not any better. Actually worse. Actually worse. That's messed up. Yeah, well, this side is on a decline and you keep trying to chase it. Okay. We're gonna have to back things up this way then. This guy just has to grab in quicker. Okay. We can do it that way. We're gonna have to. I mean, see, that's a lot better. Okay, but let's see what the other side looks like. A lot better. All right, then. We'll stick with this. This guy cannot block that intersection. When he has clearance here, she's got to keep right on going. Because if she doesn't go through here all the way, she'll block all these trains, and that we don't want to do. Look at that. That's cool looking. See, there you go. 18 passengers. Yeah, that'll totally pay for itself in no time. Well, just saying that this is, you know, we've turned this place into something cool looking. All right, well, what can we do down here to... See, here's the thing that I'd like to find. Some sort of, you know, like a look. You know, like a retaining wall. I mean, we have these. I have been very unsuccessful in using them. You know. Didn't we use these to support that piece back there? Yeah, but that's not... Like this right here. Okay, well, what height should it be? Well, it's got to go in the ground. So it's kind of got to be like right there. So I guess that height maybe. Okay, and the length? Well, if we use the longest length. Alright, where are you going to put it? I'm going to put it somewhere like this. How weird does this look? It looks very weird. You know, you didn't even think about how we don't... None of us need to think about how weird this looks. It's weird. Yeah, I don't see it, you know? So I don't know what to put there. I mean, I know what I'm thinking. You know, like it'd be nice not to have the loose dirt, you know, sort of thing. But... yeah, well, the problem is, I think you're just looking for something. Like, I'd like to put a wall, something here. Well, again, I mean, that's what this is. You know, the problem with it is, you know, once you clear the tracks, like, is this what you wanted? You know, do we push it further back into the dirt? See, it would have to be a little bit higher. And then, like, it's clear to the track. Yeah, well, that's the problem. You're just going to be, like, constantly fighting this thing to get it into place. And, you know, once you get it into place, we can't move it. You know, like it's grabbing onto some other track surface. Okay, well, what if we take this bridge out, put the wall in, and then put the bridge in afterwards? Yeah, I don't think that's buying us anything. I mean, if you double the length and get it in here. Got a passenger train coming in. No, that's the freight. You know, what do you got here? Like it has nothing to do with the bridge. Yeah, I get you. Like it's just this weird sort of, you know, I want to contour. Go look at the paint tools. You know, we were talking about the paint tools with the rocks. There's a, yeah, this one, tiles, hexagon. You know, what does that give us down here? I don't think what's built here is anywhere smooth enough to justify that. But, I mean, it is better. Well, it is what we got. Okay. Now, how does she go? She gets to Chippewa Falls a lot quicker. No, this line's brand new. So, wow, 79 people. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the realities of the game. It's a transport game. You know, if you, the more, you know, you put a train there, you're going to have people traveling. Put two, you might get a little more. You will get more over time. The question is, can you afford, you know, can you afford to wait to see the benefits to reap what you sow? You know, that's a tougher call. A lot of squealing on this. This is all new track back here. Bum, 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 bum. This is much smoother. I mean, there is absolutely no argument here that this was, I mean, this station looks better. There's more people, you know, the platforms. How's the city growing? Psst, no change. It's, we never gave them a second platform. Yeah, let's do that now. Platform, people. All right. I mean, we've cleaned up quite a bit here today. I mean, we got rid of one bridge here, which you replaced with another bridge down there. Yes, but we added second service in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls that we couldn't do otherwise. So, I mean, that's a plus. And then we got rid of that, you know, that, I mean, we can't even call it a Y. It was just a, well, I mean, it was a Y. Yeah, but it wasn't a W. It wasn't a double Y. It was just a fork. We got ourselves a parklow, a trumpet rather. It's not a very good trumpet. It's a train. How tight of a bend can you put in the track? Well, then you should have come out more to make it look more like a trumpet. We don't have any space. We got to work within the confines of our existing environment. You know. Now we've got a switch house out here. There's interesting stuff happening. We can start upgrading freight trains out here. And be careful with that. Yeah, because if we're not careful, we'll do a whole ton of it in just a few minutes. And what's this guy waiting for? He's heading to Milwaukee Station with 100 people. This guy up here is not moving. Because he's waiting to go where? To Eau Claire East. Everybody's happy. Okay. Now, how many trains do we have here? Here. And we just have the one going down to Milwaukee. Well, can we get a train from here? No, we don't have a loop. How hard is it going to be to put a loop in? Well, a little straggler from... it'll happen. All right. Streets. City Boulevard. Not wide enough. City this. Not wide. City here. Yeah, stuff will fill in along there and we won't even know what happened. All right, but can you give me a loop here? I mean, we can. Yeah, we're not coming all the way down there. That's a little crazy. All right, well then do this right here. Maybe make the track connect. Some people say that's a good thing. Okay. Signal me up. Has this train been upgraded? Yeah, she's a 10-wheeler. Alright, well then give me a new line. She's going from into Milwaukee. Get down here. Alright, St. Paul Station. Yep. She's coming in from this side, which means she's got to come in on tracks 8, 7, or 6. So we'll put her in on 6. She can use 7 and 8. Okay. And she's the Wausau Westerner. Alright, we'll double up a train on her. Okay. That's unusual. She's going to Madison. Yes, she is. Okay, one city at a time. Yeah, I hear you. Whatever. You didn't want me touching this freight train up here, but look how cool it turned out. I believe everyone knew that when they saw you say that we had to fix the passenger line here. Because that was like yesterday where you were like, we have to fix this. That they were like, yeah, this whole stuff's going to get ripped down and redone. I think the, you know, people knew. Okay. Clone this. It's the Wausau Westerner. And she is put on Wausau Westerner. Okay, now take us down to the Wausau Westerner. Does it matter what track she's on? You know, it really doesn't. Well, it does, because she's stopping on the express track. Okay. Where is the Wausau track stopping? She's stopping on platform 4, which is over there. Alright, so then we want the Westerner to stop on platform 1. Okay. Alright, let's get a ride on the Westerner. She's down here at the depot. Check our speed. We've done this route quite a bit, so we should see 0 hiccups. Where are we going first? Oh, direct to St. Paul. Ooh, how exciting. We're gonna blow right through Wausau. You're like, screw you people, we're going to the big city. Hoping for a job assignment and never to be sent back here again. Yeah, like I'd love to cover this ground down here with something. Just don't know what to do with it. You gonna fix this? Yes, I'm going to fix it right now as soon as she clears. Okay, good, because we've all seen how crappy this looks and we'd all like it fixed. There might not be a fix. Oh no, there's definitely a fix. There's gotta be. Look at that. It's a fix. They just pushed it back to there. Okay, just fix it. There's still the bump. Seriously, you can't fix it? I mean, I'm trying. No. Okay, fix this. She looks beautiful. Good. Now, put the road back in. I mean, holy cow, man. Yeah, you're at a very bad angle here. No kid. Wow. Well, let's try it again. Okay, we're gonna try it again. How do we delete this? Well, we let that car move forward, and then we delete that. There we go. All right. Now delete this. That should push that car. It did. All right, road. Come down to here. Okay, now you're here. Okay, now intercept it with this. Can we curve that? Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Okay, can we get rid of this little sliver now? I think if you do, the whole thing's gonna break. That's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better over here. Look at that. You doing your basic functions of your job with such mediocrity that we have to point it out to you for 4 days in a row before you fix it. You know, every time we hear the train go, we assume your track lane skills suck. Okay, look. Yes, we're looking. We're looking, and we just saw it. We saw the train go, and we saw the track go. What else? What else do you want to? What other evidence are you proposing here? Oh my God! It's a powder white bridge. We've never noticed that this was a powder white bridge before. Wow. I mean, we built it. Yeah. Let's change the track on it. Heading to Wausau. No, heading through Wausau. Ooh, how exciting. Think we'll be stopped at the tunnel? This looks clear. That's why we built these big stations, so that we can have, connectivity all over. The more connectivity, the more money we make transporting people. And the more we transport people, the bigger the cities grow. The bigger the cities grow, the more they demand. And that's where the factories will spit stuff out. Because, we can take raw materials all over and just constantly drop more and more and more of them. But the real other end of the coin is pulling them out of the factory as a finished good, or in the case of steel, an intermediary, or in the case of oil, an intermediary. But it's that's what impacts the factory's output. You can't just show up to a factory. The other thing that impacts it, of course, is logistics. You can't have you can't pull 10,000 units out of a thing that only spits out 200 a cycle. Eventually, it's going to be like, where are all those goods on those trains going? Our customers only pay us on delivery. I think it's a very positive trumpet that we put in. The whole interchange there outside of Wausau looks way more interesting. Well, I mean, we've got the money to support it now. Yeah, and we've added lines of passenger service to Wausau, Eau Claire, and Chippewa Falls. So now all three of them are connected to both Milwaukee and St. Paul. Some people would wonder, why don't you just have one line that goes to each through that city? Yeah, why don't we do that? Well, because then it turns you into the Milwaukee-St. Paul shuttle with this weird alternative stop somewhere. It also makes you an ABC B route. I don't know. I mean, well, here's why AB routes are better. AB route gets busy. We should not be waiting this long. What's going on? Growth all over the place. What's going on down here? Does somebody come off this line, or is this just a that is a long stretch. Okay, she's going to Madison. That's a long stretch there. Well, let's fix it. Get back onto the line. Okay, where's our train? Well, she was waiting here, and she should have clearance, and she's going. Now she's got to get ahead of Steamboat back up on her. All right. Well, how long have we been at this today? It's been 2 hours. In 2 hours, we've redone the whole junction outside of Wausau. We've taken 3 passenger service lines and made them into 6. And it's not we took 3 into 6; it's that we expanded 3 into 6. See, if we had done that Milwaukee, Chippewa Falls, St. Paul, Chippewa Falls, Milwaukee route, then we would have changed. But no, we expanded it into 6. Look at us picking up people like we're some kind of transport company. All right. Let's check. Eau Claire West is really fucked up. Let's fix that. Okay, Eau Claire West and St. Paul should be going to 7. Okay, well, what's wrong here? It's coming into here. Let the city regrow that. She's coming in here. Alright, it's fixed now. She's leaving via the express. Okay. So Chippewa Falls West. Same thing. She's got 6, 7, 8. Okay, and what about Wausau Westerner? 6, 7, 8. Drops off, comes back out. Okay. And the CMS? Same thing. I mean, it's all working as intended. Madison, 6, 7, 8. Well, who does that leave? Well, that really just leaves the Bloomington Flyer as the only one on that side. Yeah, when are we going to start running direct? direct service. You know, from one node. The city's big enough. And La Crosse, definitely big enough. Well, I think we should run the service down here to Dubuque. Well, shouldn't that be a river town, though? I guess it should. Okay. Let's check one more thing here. Just to see. Well, yeah, we gotta. What do you gotta do? Take all the freight here too? Don't know. I think the problem is yeah, we're a little yeah, we're a little messed up. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, one part of it is yeah, I can't do anything with it. It's a weird yeah. We're in the middle of this. I don't know. I mean, we could be going here. We could be going by river. We could be going by river to here. We can be going by river over here to Rochester. Or we could just be training it into Minneapolis. I mean, she could skip train service completely. And then World War II comes in and she gets a highway. You know? You know, we need to have a bridge episode. We mentioned that yesterday. You know, where we take the time and go up the river again and check all the bridge crossings and see which ones we're overdue for. Because we're in 1900. I'm sure we had to have picked up a few bridge crossings. Don't count on it. Actually, were very few crossings over the Mississippi. I mean, even until late into the Vietnam War era. You know, it's you know, this is still not a hugely populated area in the United States, but it's got St. Louis, it's got New Orleans, St. Louis, and you know, Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's like, yeah, but there's a huge stretch of country in between there. You know, it's well, this is cool to watch though. Who the hell is this? That's a brick train. It's got a lot of bricks on it. Yeah, 152 of them. And she's not even stopping here. No, she's looping around to get onto the other side of the platform. Yeah. Yeah, she is. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah, this whole looping thing really is is, you know, we're not, no space magic thing really has made trains much more difficult and much more, and it's, I mean, we're sitting on money right now. I mean, don't be fooled. We're in episode 66. I mean, we had bankruptcies twice in the past week, let alone all the others all along. You know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's been, well, I mean, the money's here. We should do a major push. Well, I mean, we just did. We added a couple lines. No, I hear you. I mean, what do you want to do? Go in and zap replace every stagecoach everywhere? See, we specifically said that we weren't doing that. You know, because it's you know, it takes away the sort of surprise of the game when we're sitting here and, you know, we're riding down this little line here, and all of a sudden, you know, like you know, a GV comes by and we're like, how long has that thing been sitting there? Like this line, like we can go to the war. Okay, we're working in Wausau. Okay, so let's go to the Wausau brick factory and check her out. Lots of bricks waiting. Yeah, and lots of trains not carrying her. So let's just check them all. We'll go down the whole list. All right, stones in. Yeah, stones in are 10-wheelers. They've already gotten upgraded. Max speed 80. And they've got their cabooses. And they're in the right color. Okay. What about all the others? Okay, well, bricks to Chippewa Falls never got upgraded. Oh, yeah. What about bricks to Milwaukee St. Pete? Never got upgraded. They're running GVs. And to Madison, running a GV. So we could upgrade them all. Wow. Yeah. So Milwaukee St. Cloud has a 23 and a 14. What is up with that? How many bricks are waiting here? 170. All right, well, let's do that one first. Manage vehicles. We're going to replace. Oh, they're getting new cabooses then. Yeah, they're definitely going to get new cabooses. Okay. Milwaukee road colors. Give me the caboose. Caboose does 100. Okay, now switch to black. You know, on a lot of these, we've gone with the orange cars, because it's really, you know, as they get older, they have a very striking look to them. All right, well, this has 25. You weren't going to look up those numbers, were you? I'm looking them up right now, and I'm posting them here in chat. Okay. Don't bother typing. It's going to be full of typos. Okay. There you go. Okay. 65, 24, 259 over 2. Okay. How much is this car? She's got 161. Okay, so we're looking for 161s. This is tedious. Yeah, I know. These are bigger than 161s. Yeah, well, there's 170 bricks left on the platform. So that tells me it's not been big enough. Okay, now what? Well, we got the other two, which are Chippewa Falls and Madison. Oh, Madison's got a much larger train. How many bricks are on the ground here? Madison has a lot of bricks. So does Chippewa Falls. Well, then we're going to give them the Milwaukee St. Pete trains. Managed vehicles. Be careful, you'll lose your numbers. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Okay, Chippewa Falls. She is 4192. If you don't be careful, you almost pulled it out of the barn. I mean, yep. Yes, it would have been. You're gonna have to just do a replace. You know, I wish we could have kept that train in the window. Yeah, that would be nice. All right, cargo. Dumbass, did you just put the wrong cars on the train? Oh, you were shitting me. You put freaking gondolas on them. First off, that load of bricks just disappeared. Really? Yeah, prove it to you. Zero. Damn it. And that is, you are such an idiot sometimes, man. How did you do that? Here's the interesting thing. How long was that gonna, if we hadn't thought of it right there, how long would that have lasted? I mean, that could have lasted for quite some time. The trains would have just kept right on running. Okay. 8 and 10. 12 and 20. 12 and 12. You don't have your color changes up. That one goes up. That one goes down. Modify. Okay. Now. Replace. You're doing good. Someone's proud of you somewhere. Not us here, though. No. Shithead, did you put friggin' A35s on there? No, they're 10 wheelers. Okay. I mean, are we gonna check if we completely screwed the whole thing up? Yeah, we are. All right, replace. A35. No, 10 wheeler. Stop saying A35. Hey, thank you very much for following Nightshade. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the series. I would apologize for the typos, mistakes, and screw-ups, but I'd be apologizing quite a bit here. It is. I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend too. Because my lovely bride is on an airplane, and she'll be here in about 3 hours. So I have a great way to spend out to wrap up the weekend. I hope yours is going just as well. Oh, Blood Runner. Oh, hey. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's I've been trying to alternate the series that I've been streaming because like I could play this game for days straight and bang out a ton of content, and then the series would be over. And I did that twice with the last two series. I didn't filter my time enough, and I've really tried to go city by city around the map. Transport Fever 2. We're playing on a custom map that I built represent the Mississippi River of the United States. It goes from Minnesota and all the way down to New Orleans. And it is just to give you a quick distance tour. I mean, this is the traffic on Lake Superior, all the way down to Green Bay, and here's all the traffic out on Lake Michigan. Gary, Indiana steel mills. Chicago is growing. I'm still predicting this is going to be the first city to give us a skyscraper, but we won't know until skyscrapers unlock in a couple of years. Train station is booming, and then from here the map just goes off in every direction with just cities, resources, factories. The whole iron route up in what was the Milwaukee Road Mountain Division is all of this. And so this is obviously solo play and a city builder, and I'm balancing it out with down the Mississippi River. Here's the first bridge across the Mississippi. That's one of the things that I've been doing is only putting a bridge across the Mississippi when it was actually put in the real world. Pardon me. There's I have a problem when I play this game that rivers are just too easy to just go slap a bridge, and then the river becomes just flat, and it doesn't become a barrier to traffic or a challenge. So I really made it a point with the series to give myself challenges to this is the first time this is the third month of playing this series. This is the first time we've ever had anywhere close to this amount of money in the bank. Earlier this week we were in bankruptcy twice with negative 60 million in the bank, with the possibility of the game just ending, which is great. I mean, and then of course I'm doing the Rust series as the the PvP PvE alternative. So that's working out. It's a good balance. I try and tell people, you can play these city builders and stuff, but you can have a little bit of fun just running around in a first-person shooter survival game. Keep yourself. I mean, even me. I mean, I'm going to fire 12 arrows before I hit something, let alone kill it. And they probably won't know I was firing the arrows at them because they're so off target. But, I'm still going to go out and play it because it's part of the fun. It's, sadly, games like Transport Fever, they attract people that are afraid of, well, yeah, like all the businesses around the map are given, famous landmark names like, obviously, we need a place that makes food in New Orleans. It has to be the Cafe Du Monde, just for the color when I'm going around the map, because it's not interesting to go, I'm up here in Biloxi going to wherever, as opposed to, Biloxi is not growing because the Cafe Du Monde stopped delivering food there. You have to make it interesting for yourself. But this is several people that play this game have looked at this and they've commented like, I have to be like crazy or insane or just, something to want to play this size with this difficulty and stuff, but I love it. Like I just noticed that these 3 signals are wrong, you know, and this right here, where is it? The quarry. Here's the quarry. This was the very first thing that I worked on in the game. This is like episode 1, 2, and 3 is just this quarry. You know, Mashinki is how much do you play Mashinki? Because I have Mashinki questions. Because I want to play Mashinki. I just, you know, when I try it, I don't know what it is. Like the game just feels so. You're limited to the number of cars that you put on a train. It's like, I think it's 5. But again, I don't have anywhere near the amount of time in Mashinki to be an expert on it. But like, I just, like, I didn't think it was, like, Transport Fever is definitely, okay, Factorio to Satisfactory. Okay, Open TTD to Transport Fever 1 and 2. Like, you can see the progression, you know. Factorio is just, you know, it has challenges, it has risks, you know, it's the much harder game. Satisfactory, much softer game, and it's 3D, you know. So like Open TTD to Transport Fever, the challenge mechanics are way harder there, but over here the graphics are better, you know. So you give and take. With Mashinki, like I can't get a vibe for where it fits in the, you know, like it just seems, sometimes it seems more like a train game than a transport game, you know. And I've racked up a lot of hours in Railway Empire, which is, I mean, I don't think it's you know, its graphics are nowhere near as exciting as Transport Fever. And they're not as gritty as Mashinki. You know, it's a weird game. Like, it just fits in this weird niche. And part of my problem with the games is, like, I have to, like that signal back there. I honestly care that signal is broke, because now that I've seen it, I have to fix it. You know, that's why I didn't do very well playing Frostpunk, because I didn't care if those people froze to death. Like, there's just something in that game just made me, you know, not care about them. Oh, excuse me. Have you tried Sweet Transit? Because Mashinki's way better than that. You know, I'm not sure where, and Sweet Transit sales really tell you that a lot of people have a problem with figuring out where it fits, you know, in the numbers. But as far as a train game, Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. You know, if you just focus on the trains as your transportation industry, you know, the trains, you have to build the tracks, you got to build the trains themselves. You know, you've got to buy blueprints to make various locomotives and the wagons, you know, and then, well, okay, I'm a little biased because there's a thing that I came up with for the game that is an actual part of the game. It's called Cosmonaut mode. You know, but I mean, the game is just great. And so I am a little biased. So I mean, I do give you that, you know, that opening sort of disclaimer. But it's yeah, it's it's amazing when you find a game that you just like click with, how many hours you could just disappear into it. I'm actually trying to get back to where I was. The map is this huge. Is how long it takes. Plus, I'm looking for any other signal screw ups anywhere, just in case. But yeah, the whole map is. Have you played on the Rust server that we have? Because the Rust server. So here's the biggest complaint that I've gotten about trying to play Rust over the last couple years. You know, we can get somebody who, if they ever actually, yeah, I'll give it a try, and then Friday, it'd be like, I was busy, I couldn't make it, and then they just don't want to talk about it again. Like they're just, I guess I would describe it as they're afraid of it, but it's, you know, it's a really fun game. You know, like 7 Days to Die. You know, the 7 Days to Die server, if we get like even just 2 people, let alone 3, within just a day or two, like they kind of own the map in vanilla. That's why like 7 Days to Die, you have to play it with like one of the other challenging mods, just to increase the difficulty and scale the resources in some way, because it's too easy to have too much stuff too quickly, you know. And it's sort of the same thing with like Space Engineers versus Empyrean. I think Empyrean's way better than Space Engineers, because Space Engineers, like, first off, there is no survival. Yeah, well, see, and that's sort of the beauty of the Rust. Like the Rust server I have it set for PvP and PvE. So, you know, if you definitely are like, I don't want to PvP at all, then, you know, there's a period of time where no one can touch your base. You could do all your building and crafting and everything. And there's a whole bunch of PvP content in the game to do. And then for people that want a PvP, I added and separated out the PvP content. So, you know, and then again for, you know, the DayZ, World Z, Gen Z, all those sort of crowds, like right now, yes, yeah, because there's, you know, PvE alone isn't as challenging, you know, as playing on a PvP server. Because on a PvP server, you're always looking around. It's like, where's the, who's that? What's that? You know, and you can't. Some people can play that way all the time, and other people can't. It's a, you know, different level of intensity. And I mean, I understand it. I get it. You know, but like, you know, once you die in a PvP match a couple times and you lose all your stuff, and you run around and gather it back up again, you know, you realize it's just stuff. It's part of the fun, you know. It's when they forget that it's just stuff. It's like, that's my box of 600 flowers stems to make potions. When are you going to make those potions? I don't know, but I got them. It's like, all right, whatever. You know, if that's how you want to play the game, your game, your way. But, you know. Yeah, that's part of the fun of, you know, all these things. Oh, I was in Wausau at the brick factory. I was hoping to figure out where I was at by the time I got back up here. But yeah, it's here's Eau Claire. Here's the Wausau brick factory. Sorry, I had to find my place, and I was gonna be lost and never get this fixed. I've got 2 trains here to upgrade. Yeah, they're still running Class GVs. Because I'm going around the map counterclockwise. So I just, like, if I don't get back here I haven't been here for 25 years of game time and progress. So none of the equipment's gotten upgraded in forever. And I'm also trying to use the colors for the different lines to add to the flair of the map. All right, so we're at cargo. It also would help if I buy the right kind of cars. I can't believe I bought the wrong wagons just a few minutes ago. That was not my... it wasn't the dumbest thing I've done all day, but it wasn't the brightest either. All right, we're taking it. Hey, didn't mean to do that. But, try again. There we go. Add. Yeah, we'll take it to 204. Put the caboose back on. That's the old style caboose. We need the new ones. Where is she? Here she is. Add. All right. 9.6 for the upgrade. All right, and who's left? Madison. GV. Okay. Upgrade. Edit. All right. Let's get the engine in orange. 10-wheeler. Okay. Where'd you put it? Here it is. All right, let's upgrade all the wagons. And then the caboose. Oh, this is, yeah, that's the older one. So we're looking for the 80-kilometer 1220 1212s. $200. And then caboose. That's the old one. Here's the new one. There it is. Yep, here's the new one. All right, that one's upgraded. Well, look, it was a pleasure to chat with you. I'm at almost 3 hours in today's stream here. And the one thing I set out to do today was fix a junction, and it's turned out pretty cool looking. So now I'm just hoping that... Why is this kind of waiting here? Because he has no signals. No, he's not waiting for a signal. What's he waiting for? Waiting for a free path. He's going to Chippewa Falls. Right? Oh, he's waiting for this crops train. Bringing in crops to Chippewa Falls. Who could get... Yeah, this one can get upgraded too. She's got a GV. So, and she's not even in the right colors. Wow, the guy playing the game is pretty lazy sometimes. There is no excuse, it's just lazy. All right, 133. All right, this is for corn. This is for food, so let's make sure you grab the right cars. These are gondolas. Yes, I know. Well, you don't know because you just screwed it up not 2 minutes ago. All right, the shorties weigh 20. Yeah, we'll take the shorties as a change. take us to 250. All right, let's put the caboose on. Caboose serves no purpose other than it looks cool, because how can you have a freight car without a caboose? A freight train. Also, it adds to the cost of the train. It makes it just slightly longer and adds to its maintenance cost. Does she only have one train on this line? Yeah, only one. Huh. Alright. Let's see how she looks. What is she stopping for? Oh, she's stopping for the new brick train. Yeah, I have I have a set of rules that I'm using on all the work. And this is the list. Just to add to all the challenges of the game. And the biggest thing we've been doing here today is number 3. There was a line where the passenger train and freight lines touched. So it's been 2.5 hours just fixing that at just one city. Game mechanics don't require it. You know, it's just part of the challenge. So I've been trying to make it, you know, push the game a little more to make it as difficult as possible. And fun at the same time. Yep. Well, and with that, I'm going to take a break. It's been 3 hours. Our goal today was to set up an intersection, which actually we have right here. It is this whole junction up in here. It's turned out way better looking than what it looked like before when we started. The throughput on this on the lines has gotten much better, which is really the most important thing. You know, that it looked cool. I mean, you know, you got to optimize it as much as possible, but you know, you don't want to optimize it and not have it look cool. It's still, but this from where the train is right now to the brick in the sky, that is just the Wausau Junction right there. And this detailing at this station was done 2 nights ago. But you see all 3 of these trains, these passenger trains on the passenger service, they're all jammed up because this guy can't get into here for want of just a signal. Which is just beautiful. I can't put a signal on that other track because that track's part of the station. But that's all it needed. These 4 trains were all just jammed up. Plus, let's see, is there anybody else down here? No, no one down here was messed up. And then one back here. So we had 5 trains, 6 at a standstill. Oh wait, 7. 7 trains at a standstill because 1 signal was missing from all the work that was done today. That is just great. That's why single track is awesome. You know, double track is so easy. There's no challenge with double track. It's just, hey, you want more track? You want more track. Hey, I got a train coming down here. It's not fast enough. Hey, you want your own line? There you go. It's an express line. Now we're triple tracked. It's too easy. Single track. Switches, sidings. Your siding's too short. You upgrade to the latest passenger cars. Yeah, they're just a little bit farther than the signals, so now the train behind it can't use the signal that was there, and now it's all the way back, and Kankakee, and now the whole system's broken. it's it's beautiful. If the game can't break and crash on not break as blue screen, but if your transportation or train company or whatever the game calls it, can't just run up into a brick wall and collapse. Your settings aren't high enough. But they're waiting for somebody to get off of this whole stretch of track here. And it's like this whole loop. There's a siding here, but there is not one over here. And there's not one over here. The question is where to put it. Let's see if we can squeeze it in here. It's close to looking ugly, but it doesn't. All right, waiting to cross the bridge. I am across the bridge. Pardon me, waiting to get on the main, waiting to get on the bridge. Okay, signals are back up. All right, why is this guy? Where is they at? Oh, they're down here in Chippewa Falls. That is actually another beauty of playing on huge maps. Get to the point where like the map comes up and you're like, where am I? You know. We could be doing 80, but I put down bad track with too tight curves. All right, let's find this guy again because she's not. Where is she going with these crops? See, she's coming down here. She's taking the single track. Now, where is she going? Oh, she's going all the way down here. Wow. Yep, and these guys got to wait. There's just single track, just holding them up. And with all that nonsense going on, playing on, just a notch below the highest difficulty the game has, we're still, I can't brag about making money. It's, because that would just jinx it. All it takes is, see, where are we at for train revenue? 139, but here we go. We're up 14. We're only up 1. Well, we spent 60 million on investments, but yeah, that's investments though. But, the fluctuations in revenue could just be, a couple trains get hung up and you fall down by 10 mil. Do that 2 or 3 years in a row because somebody gets stuck. And because I'm so, micro focused on the screen in front of me, I've had issues where by the time I find the train and go check it out, you click on the financials and it's been sitting out there for 20 years of game time not bringing in a penny. And you just wonder, like, how in the world did that happen? Is this tools? Grab the train. Grab the train. There you go. Yeah, it's tools going to Madison. So she's going. This train right here is going all the way back to Milwaukee, to the Milwaukee Tool Company to pick up another load of tools for Madison. It's got a long trip. Why is she over here? She's cruising through the intersection I just built, or remodeled. Oh, wow. Look at this convoluted route. I'm detecting something's not right here. That is, okay, where is she supposed to go? She's supposed to go from Milwaukee to Madison. Okay, Milwaukee is down there. She comes up here through Wausau to the crossing here. And she's got to get down to Madison. We apparently completely cut out a whole section of track. How did we do that? Wow. I mean, I can put it in right here, but like I don't know how I did that. I mean, I don't remember taking out a big piece of track over here, but it ain't here. And we just saw the train. Had we not just seen it, you know, anytime we would have checked it, it would have been she has bricks. She's driving somewhere. And the answer would have been she's got bricks, so leave her alone. You know, or that's messed up. Yeah, I have no, obviously I don't know where that track was. I mean, I can go back and reload the game, but I don't know where the track was that let it go to Madison. So now I have to wonder, was it driving some stupid route for years? And it might well have been. Holy cow. Yeah, I see things like that and I think, it's a good thing we're still in business. Because that's crazy. All right. Is that? No, that's messed up. Bring the curve back. Okay, now take it in. Right to there. All right, how's that look? That's good over here. And how about up here? She's level. Okay. Then we're buying it. All right, points are good. Waiting to get on the main. I am clear of the main. Waiting to head to Madison. I left the Madison Spur. All right. Well, we can work on this train while she's driving. Because she definitely needs an upgrade. She's a GP. All right, steam. 10-wheelers. You can see how the problem is if I don't stop streaming, I just keep on going. Now we're over 3 hours. Just come on, man, wrap this up. Let's take a break. All right. I hear you. I do hear you. Okay. We've added the 10-wheeler. We've got, write down the numbers. Milwaukee Tools, Madison. Okay, she is 1761.84 over 1. 1761.84 over 1. Okay. So now all right, let's go to, no, it was the wrong color green. There we go. All right. Cargo, we're looking for box cars. Box cars. All right, we've got 12s, 8s, and 12s for 20s. How do they look? Billboardy. All right. 150, 144. 144. All right, and let's put the caboose on. Here's the caboose. And she is modified. We now have a very different train. We're somewhere. Oh, we're all the way down at a quarry. We're looking fat. We're looking pretty and going fast. We're definitely not going efficiently. Riding all over the map for no reason. Is she gonna make it to 80? Come on, keep going. Nope. No speed record here. She's got a flag. She can still do it. She is not going to hit 80. Now she's got to go into the tunnel. We're going to take a little bit of performance hits. $80. All right, she hit 80. Yeah, all the tunnels and bridges are absolutely single track only. That's why you'll see sidings right before them, sometimes on both sides. Usually on both sides if I can fit them in. Because they got that choke point to go across the bridge. I mean, 50 to 80 might not sound like much, but when it's, just constantly everything moving faster incrementally, it's a huge boost. This was a recent redo a couple days ago to clean this up. Again, because we found a passenger line that was crossing freight track. Yeah, we got more than enough tools here to pick up. And we have a loading penalty because the caboose helps us stay out the back end. That's awesome. That's Rock Island. So that would be taking tools up to no, that's taking bricks. No, she's delivering planks rather. Could benefit from another signal here. No, there's one here. Can't have a signal every 10 feet. All right, heading right for the tunnel. This is absolutely the last one we're going to do today. I promise. How can you see a train that's struggling and not fix it? All right, so as soon as she makes her delivery, we should have updated stats now. And right now so we've gone from 17 to 30, and we've gone from 61 minutes down to 58-minute round trips. And our cargo volume has doubled. So here's the thing that we got to check is, did we fix the route up here? And we did. I mean, again, the thing that would make it better is if, we turned off right here and ran across here. But, we haven't connected into these two factories, this factory or this forest yet. So the only real line we're using is the one down here. So she's running on existing track. Well, if we ran this, we'd be getting better performance. Again, this is the first time we've had money of this number in forever. We spent several days at the beginning of the series just constantly trying to figure out how to come up with 70 million to build the first bridge. But yeah, I'm going to call it. That was definitely... So what did we set out to do today? Well, we set out to get the passenger line that was touching the freight track cleared. We did that. We wanted to redo this junction and put in the trumpet. It's a trumpet, trust me. Hey, it's a high school trumpet that the kids have been banging around for a few years, but it still goes. It's a trumpet. And we added 3 new passenger lines. So today is a definite success. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in. Thank you again for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Or the follow. Thank you very much. And everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. And